Hello, dear friends. Today we look to the chapter on trigonometry. So here we first go for radians and degrees. How do you convert it? That is the first and foremost thing to do. So let's see how do we convert it. So let's draw a circle. This is a circle, simple circle. Break it into four quadrants and you say this is 0 degree. Then this is your 90 degrees. Here there is your 180 degrees and here it is 270 degrees and here you come back it is 360 degrees. Now how do you convert this into radians? It's a simple trick. If this is 0, alright, and this 0 radians and at pi, that is 180, you remember it as pi radians. So just half of this is 90 degree, that is 180, the half of this is 90. So what is this? It should be pi by 2 radian. So this is from here to here, it is pi by 2. From here to here again is the second pi by 2. If you take it as like this, if you can solve this way, this is pi by 2 and one more pi by 2, that is 2 times pi by 2. You will get the same answer, 2 times pi by 2. 2 and 2 will cancel out, you will get the same pi radian. So what is this then? This is 3 times, this is first, second and this 3 times pi by 2. So this is called as 3 pi by 2. As easy as that, you go, this is 4 pi by 2. 4 pi by 2 is 2 and 2 you go cut. It will come out as 2 pi radians. This is how you work out for radians and similarly for other angles. Now let's see on another interesting fact. Now there is a reduction formula I have written here. This is also critical in trigonometry. How do we remember this thing at the simplest of the forms? How do we do? So let's see. Now we remember this word, all silver tea cups. Alright, all silver tea cups. What is this? So all means stands that all the trigonometric values, namely sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec, everything is positive here. Everything is positive in the first quadrant. Coming to the second quadrant, it is silver. That means sine. S stands for sine. Sine and the opposite angle of it, that is cosec. Cosec is positive here. Now coming to this third quadrant, here T, tan. Tan and cot both is positive. All else is negative. Coming to C, that is cos. Cos and the opposite angle sec is positive. Rest all is negative. Let's see how it implies. Now say cos 90 plus theta. Cos 90 plus theta, surely the angle is 90 and plus theta. It is overshooting. It will be somewhere here. The angle will be somewhere here. That means it is in the second quadrant. So cos 90 plus theta, the 90 plus theta. Theta is here somewhere and theta you have crossed the, it is there in the second quadrant. Now you see cos is negative here. In this quadrant cos is negative. So what you will write? So the sine will turn to, cos will turn to sine theta, but the value, now you have to check the value of cos, what it will be here. In second quadrant only sine is positive, rest everything is negative, so it will be minus sine theta. Same way cos will turn to be, if it is 90, just you have to remember that cos will be gone to sine theta. Now you have to check what the sine it will come. So cos 90 minus theta, that is less than 90, the angle will be somewhere here. So it is, everything is positive, so it is plus sine theta. Now coming to 180. 180, what will happen? Again 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta means it, up till here it is 180 already. Plus theta means it is coming here. So the sine will keep remain sine, but the sine will be sine. But what will happen to this theta? Let's see the symbol or the sign, the negative or positive. So here it is, only tan is positive. So what do we mean? It is, here it should be negative. So sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta. Now let's go for this, sine again is 180, so it is sine theta. So 180 minus theta, that means it is less than 180. It will be somewhere here or here, wherever it is. It is less than 180. So surely it is in the second quadrant somewhere. So here we know that sign is positive. So sign is positive means here the value should be positive. Okay, thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye.